Welcome. Today's Crystal Tones Crystal Alchemy singing bowl is a Saint Germain Sky. Wow. Honestly, I think it has to be my #1 favorite alchemy. With Ruby, both up there. Yeah, hard to pick. I adore this alchemy blend. This one is an 8-inch E-20, which brings it very close to pure tone E. And it is stunning. You can see it has a violet and pearl iridescent. Stunning. Catches the light like a violet flame. It plays very well. That's why I love them. The energy is fabulous. Most importantly, they sing very well. This alchemy in general, the Saint Germain. It's in the rare category of the alchemies. I only ever have a few in stock at a time. When I get them in, they just sell out immediately. I've one left in stock this month, and it's this one. Let's listen to the bowl and then discover more about its signature alchemy blend. I will just mention, I film these sound files with you talking to camera in my natural state. This is how I dress. I am an artist and a sound healer. This is my vibe. I'm being myself. I have a true Irish lineage of angelic healing. I'm covered in angels and crystals, and this is my crystal arts, crystal sculpture. So it's like you're in my home with me now. I create a lot of art with crystals, and I'm a true sound healer. This is my true lineage. I do this daily. It's who I really am. But the sound is also very natural. I'm in London, and today the road beside me is a little bit loud. This is Notting Hill, London, where the famous carnival is. 2 million people come here every year for the carnival, and this is just me in my natural environment. I don't over edit these files, so this is raw sound you're hearing. The bowl, if you have it at home in a quieter space, you're gonna hear it differently. It's amazing. So bear with me with sound. I'll always apologize, I guess, for that. But let's see if we can focus our ear and train our ear into the incredible vibration of this bowl and let go of other sounds around us. So I'm going to chime the bowl. This is called a soft head bunny tail type mallet. I like chiming with soft heads. It's better for your nervous system, your vagus nerve. And then I'm going to circle the bowl with a Crystal Tones silicone mallet. Then I will drone the bowl, which means I physically circle the bowl with this Crystal Tones gold embossed silicone mallet. And these are vegan mallets. You can use suede mallets as well, but they have a little bit of a scratch sound. So I'm going to stick with the silicone and the bunny tail. This is fabric, so also vegan. It's powerful and it has a long resonance. So I'll replay the bowl at the end of this educational class. This is a tall bowl, so it has a little bit of a wah wah sound as the vibration is traveling up the cylinder of the bowl, the wall of the bowl, and that's really lovely to hear. A little bit of a wah wah, it's soothing, and it's a constant drone. Drones are what you want. You want a long, soothing drone when you're playing a bowl. And if it's not droning, it means it just sort of stops quite soon. So there's no peaceful fade. You're resting your awareness and attention on the peaceful fade. So the bowl will rise in amplitude, and then you pull away and it peacefully fades. The longer your peaceful fade is, the more soothing that might be for your nervous system. It is a E note, so it would suit you if you're looking for a harmony chord of C, E, G. You might have your C and your G, and this would be your E note choice bowl. It would very much suit a C that perhaps was a 9-inch or 10-inch if you were choosing to stack your bowls and travel with them. And then if you had, for example, a 7 or 6-inch G, that would stack inside this. You don't need to stack though, so don't worry about that. You could also have a double stack bag. It's just something that some people like to focus on. I don't overly focus on that personally, but I do try now and stay in one place and not travel too much anymore. I used to travel a lot with my sound healing journeys, but at the moment I'm choosing to stay in Notting Hill. Just be a little calm and chilled here. So you can come visit me in Notting Hill. Energy-wise, the signature is Saint Germain Sky. Now, when we're thinking of the alchemy of Saint Germain, it has a gold within it. So there's pink gold essence in this bowl blended into the bowl. And now you can't have pink gold. So it's gold with a pink iridescence. There is platinum in this bowl. Platinum is a rare and precious metal. I feel like when I listen to platinum in bowls, it brings a whole other dimension to the sound. And that's what it's known for. It's an outer dimensional metal, not of this world, from another planet, another dimension. Saint Germain itself, as a full blended alchemy, is associated with the violet flame. As you get to know that alchemy blend, you will understand that violet flame is an energy that can burn away the things you do not need and transform you to a place of power, strength, and calm. It's a good alchemy to work with if you're in a place of recovery and you are seeking some spiritual safety, and you are seeking a safe place and a teacher, a guidance. This is that sort of energy. As well as, if you are a teacher, you will be attracted to this bowl because the Saint Germain alchemy is the teacher alchemy. So it's a mastery energy. Often it's purchased by my senior teachers. My more mature clients are drawn to this alchemy. The old soul. I have a longer video explaining Saint Germain very deeply and in detail, explaining the violet flame. So I'll attach that into the notes of this video and link it so you can go and do more research if you're curious about this alchemy. This bowl supports the embodiment of high vibrational source energy in our physical body. It holds the energy of divinity in action through our humanness. It is a special bowl. It can hold energy for you and transmute pain. Calling in deep soothing and healing. If you choose to play this bowl, you will work with the energy with the wisdom and magical energy of the Ascended Master himself, Saint Germain. If you're curious about, well, what is a mastery teacher? What is this wisdom that she's talking about? It's the knowledge that we are not just what we see on this earth. If you have a mastery of spiritual wisdom, you know more than the things you can just see, because you meditate regularly and you can connect to other dimensions, to the stars, to the galaxies, to the ascended masters. So personally, when I meditate, I call upon angels and guides. I meditate with them. I channel other masters. That is a wisdom technique. It's an ancient technique that I use and work with. So for me, working with the energy of this bowl is quite natural. It's in my true nature. It's something I would have started doing 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, and I was taught to do by my own spiritual master. I had a teacher who taught me in Ireland many, many years ago, sound healing, spiritual mastery, angelic healing, and all about the ascended masters. So my own personal masters I tend to work with. You've got Kuan Yin if you're looking for female energy. She is associated with ascended master energy, the Asian energy in female form. You have Buddha, he is in that realm. Even Mother Teresa, you could say, could be your own ascended master. She has a spiritual wisdom teaching. Her own energy is very caring, putting others before you. Then we have Jesus. He is considered an ascended master. Bear in mind, we all may work with different ascended masters. And when you choose to meditate, different ones could come to you depending on the energy you're working with that time. So Saint Germain is one of them. He is an energy ascended master. Historically, he's associated with bringing in the beginning of new world spirituality. He was a very advanced for his time. He was considered an alchemist. He worked with gemstones. He was a meditator. At the time, was very new age for what he was doing. He gave advice. He was highly intuitive. He was an advisor to kings and queens in the royal palace in France, and an all-round fascinating guy. He existed before his time, and when you study him, there's a lot of curious information about his age and whether he lived forever. He is that fascinating. The stories are hard to pin down because they're constantly evolving and changing, which makes him very mysterious. Wisdom is the energy that this bowl brings. Spiritual ascension, consciousness, knowledge, and understanding that we are not just what you see, not just flesh and blood. The soul is more. There is more. The universe, the stars above, we are part of those stars, and we can go there we can leave our body and ascend and meditate that way if we choose to. That is what this bowl teaches us. Wisdom of spirituality. That I am you, you are me, and we are one. That before the heavens were created and the stars were placed, we were one. So, if this bowl is for you, remember you can find it on my website, crystalplanets.com, if it's still there. If it's not, you'll just see it listed as sold out, and in a few weeks, or perhaps a month or two, I will have more of the Saint Germain in stock. You can also just reach out to me if this is the alchemy you want. I can source you your own Saint Germain from the temple, from the Crystal Tones Temple in Utah. You can tell me the size you want, the note you want, and I can go on a fun hunt for your special bowl. If you'd like to become a professional sound healer, you can train with me on my education platform, soundhealercollege.com. That can be online or in person. I'll leave you with the soothing vibrations of this bowl.